What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel after what has honestly been about like 1 or 2 years since I made my last Gabb Phone video. I'm really excited to tell you that we finally have a way to get full apps working on the Gabb Phone. As you can see here, I have a custom launcher. I've got Roblox, Snapchat, Brawl Stars, Among Us. And you can install basically any app you want with the Aurora Store that I'm going to show you how to download later in this video. Before I do start though, there are 2 caveats. Number 1 is that you need a computer, and number 2 is that it has to be the Gabb Phone Z2. I haven't tried it on the other models, but I'm assuming it wouldn't work. This is probably just a ZTE exclusive thing. We may have a video coming out for the Gabb Phone 3 Pro if I can get my hands on one on how to get apps on that. But unfortunately for now, you need the Gabb Phone Z2. All right, the next part here is going to be showing you all the steps you need to do first on the computer before you start the whole process. Don't even worry, it's not that hard. It's pretty easy. Basically, anybody can do it, but get your computer ready and let's go. All right, so now we're at the computer part of the tutorial, and this is only for Windows. So if you have a Mac or Linux computer, then you want to go down to the wiki in the description below, because I don't know how to do it on either of those. So the first thing that you want to do is go to all the links I have in the description here. Once you go to all those, the first thing that you want to download is the ADB for Android. So the way you're going to do that is just scroll down, download the SDK platform tools for Windows, scroll all the way down, accept the license and agreement, and then you want to click this button right here that says download Android SDK platform tools for Windows. Save it. Alright, now that you have that first one downloaded, go up here, go to the Shizuku GitHub, also link is in the description. Click this APK right here, that will download it, and now you can click save. Next up is Aurora Store. Aurora Store is basically the way of accessing the Play Store on the Gabb Phone. It's a free and open source application. You're actually not required to sign into your own personal Google account with it, but you have the option to if you want, in case you purchased an app or something. So go to the link in the description, then download the latest one. You don't have to download 4.6.4. On all of these, you should be downloading the latest version. Now we have setedit, and what this is going to allow us to do is have ADB in the main profile. So go to this F-Droid page that I have linked down in the description, scroll down, you want to go past this download F-Droid link and actually go to this link right here, the first one, download APK, save. Now we can go to our last one. This is split apps installer. This is going to allow us to install any APK we want while we're on the phone. So just like the other GitHub link, scroll down, download the latest one. And now we have everything downloaded. So once you have everything downloaded, we're going to start renaming these APKs to something simpler and easier to type. So SAI, we'll just do SAI. For setedit, we'll do setedit. Aurora Store will be Aurora Store. And Shizuku will be Shizuku. Now the reason we're doing this is because by the time you download this, the versions may be different from the ones that I have here, and all of the commands that I have in the description below only work with these generic names. So that way it won't be different when a version changes. After you name all of those, you want to right click on this zip file right here and click extract all. Click extract, and this is ADB. So inside this folder right here, we have platform tools. So this is the ADB folder. And once you get into platform tools, all you want to do is copy all of these files into that folder or move them there. As you can see, I now have all of these files. Now let's move to the phone. Okay, after you completed the computer steps, you just got to go back to the phone. After you go to your phone, just go to the phone app. And I want you to type these numbers in very specifically. So I want you to type in this number. Once you finish typing it in, it will say the E mode is enabled. which means that the process is working. So the number is star 983 star 673636 pound. The next number you want to enable is this one. Star pound 62468 pound star. This menu is going to pop up right here, and all you got to do is click to switch to maintenance mode. It's going to take a second. Once the phone is in maintenance mode, all you got to do is swipe up and connect it to your computer. You can just click file transfer. Alright, looks like it's good. Let's continue now on the computer with our phone plugged in. Okay, now that you're on your computer, all you need to do is go to your file manager, your downloads, and go inside the platform tools folder that we had earlier. You're going to see all the apps that we just downloaded from the internet. But instead of clicking on any of those apps, what I actually want you to do is click Shift and then right click in a blank space. You're going to either see one of two options. You're going to see Open in Terminal or Open PowerShell window here. Either will work. I'm going to use Terminal. Now that you're in Terminal, we're just going to start entering some commands. The first command you want to enter is this one. Please note that all the commands are actually in the video description, so take a look at that if you need to copy and paste anything. It's going to say allow USB debugging. I'm just going to say always allow from this computer and then allow. Now we have full ADB access. We're going to run the command again by clicking the up arrow key on the keyboard, and now we see it. Instead of unauthorized, it is device. The next one that we want to do is this one. ADB install multiple setedit.apk. Because we named this APK earlier, it's just going to install immediately. Success. Now we're going to grant that app permissions to be privileged in the Android system. So paste it in, enter. If you guys want to know how to paste, you should just be able to do Control-C, and then when you go into the terminal to paste it or PowerShell to paste it, you should be able to just right click. Once you do that command, we're going to do this one right here. And once you have that typed in, just click enter. Once again, more commands. Here's one to disable the software updates for the phone so that it doesn't get patched while you're using the phone. Just paste that in, enter, it's now disabled. This one disables Gabb's package manager or app installer. This prevents any of the apps that you download to be uninstalled from Gabb. So paste that in, click enter. This error you see right here is only going to be on my model because I actually didn't have it installed beforehand, but your result will be different, don't worry. Alright, next up we're going to install Shizuku with the ADB install multiple command. Once again, all of the commands are in the description, so just feel free to copy and paste. Alright, that's downloaded. We're going to install Aurorastore so we can download apps. After that, we're going to be installing Psy. Once that is finished installing, go back to the phone. Okay, so now that you've entered those commands, what we're going to do is go back to the phone app, go back to the keypad, and just dial in star pound 62468 pound star. Now we're going to remove the maintenance mode. Swipe up to unlock. You should be back in your normal profile with all of your data. Now that we're in the main profile, we're going to swipe up. You're going to see some new apps here. Go to set edit, continue, close the warnings. Up here, you're going to see system table. Simply click on that. Now you're going to select global table. And under here where it says ADB enabled, we're going to change that to 1 to enable ADB. Now ADB is enabled. we're going to go back to our computer. We're going to type in the command adb devices again. We're going to see that our device is already attached. So now we're going to run this command from Shizuku. Make sure you do open Shizuku before doing this command. Click enter when you're ready. Now Shizuku should show up on the phone saying Shizuku is running. If you've gotten this far, congratulations. You can now install apps on your Gabb phone. Go to the Aurora store. Continue with all the settings. Finish. Now either sign in with your Google account or continue as anonymous. We're going to see all of these apps here that we could download, but we're not going to download them yet because we still need to set the installer to Shizuku because the Gabb phone doesn't have a proper installer. Click the settings in the top right, settings, installation, installation method, and then Shizuku installer. We're going to allow Aurora Store to access Shizuku all of the time. Now that you did that, you can install any apps from the Aurora Store. Now, before we install any apps, we also want to do the same thing in Psy. So swipe up, go to this app right here, Psy, and then settings, installer, and Shizuku. Click allow again. Now that we did that, we can install APKs and Google Play Store games or apps. So the first app that I'm just going to try out is Fudo Keyboard to try and change my keyboard. Install. I'm going to click install again. And the Fudo keyboard was now installed. There you go. Now you can download any app on your Gabb phone.
Alright, so one more thing you might be wondering is that now that you have all your apps, how do you actually delete the apps that you don't want? All you got to do is go to settings, go to storage, free up space, review the recent items, and now you can delete all the apps you don't need. Guys, before I ended this video, I just want to say thank you to the Ethos group for actually finding this hack, finding out how to install the apps, and especially for making the guide. All of it was very helpful in the making of this video. I have the guide linked in the description below, and you can join the Discord, which is also in the description below if you want more information. Thank you guys so much for watching, and enjoy.